We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Cleveland Indians. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Danny Salazar gets the ball for the Indians in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Tommy Pham, as we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. And we are underway now from Cleveland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Here's Starling Marte. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a slider.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
D-Row, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Lindor backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit, but lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Zimmer is underneath this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. Now the Tribe will get their shot. Still scoreless. Chris Archer, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
Play ball. 3. He's out. That hit him. He's got first. He's safe.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Indians, number 36, Tyler Clippard. Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 43, Addison Reed. Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Blue Jays, number 7, Victor Ulena. Your attention, please. This change defensively for the Blue Jays. Now catching, number 10.
Brad Hand enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Left side. Ramirez is up with it. Throw out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Now at the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Right over the middle, knee high. The 1-1 home. Popped him up. Bowers is under it. And he brings it in on the warning track. Ready once again, Didi Gregorius. He singled his last time up. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. First offering on its way. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. This is pulled into right. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. Nothing further in the Toronto ninth. Last chance coming up for the Indians. They trail 2-0. Ready for another chance? Tyler Naquin. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just...
Number 51, Ken Giles.
Settling in now, Corey Dickerson, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slapped hard the opposite way. Hernandez has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The batter, third baseman,
Striding into the box, Jose Ramirez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. He's got a 3-for-7 line. He's taken him deep once. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back easily. First delivery to him on the way. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Set. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Last strike now for Cleveland.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Toronto jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Chris Archer gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Danny Salazar pitched well, allowing only 2 earned. Winner moves on. Loser sees their season come to an end. MLB Network brings you exclusive coverage of the winner-take-all wild card game. It's the one-game American League wild card playoff between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to another edition of Baseball on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Well, everyone has different opinions about these one-game wild card matchups. Kind of tough that your season comes down to this after such a long season, but it certainly creates a lot of excitement and drama. The pressure's on, so we'll see who handles it better and finds a way to win.
The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Houston Astros.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men with a lot on their shoulders. Our two starters here in this wild card matchup. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting nine for this one. Giro, tell us about this lineup as they try to survive the wild card game.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Time for a look at the Stros on D. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman, he can do it all. 5 tools, the ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
First offering on its way. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Hit hard on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. Close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Right fielder, Tommy Pham.
So stepping in, Tommy Pham, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Game time temperature, a comfortable 76 degrees. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
Debro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Lined hard toward right center. Springer will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. What's important for this lineup as you look to earn?
Leading off for the Astros, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
3. He's out. Ball 4, take the ball. 3. Ball 4, take the ball. 3.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Tucker, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Looking to wiggle out of this, here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
The 1-0. A ball and a strike now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 1-1 home is taken high above the zone. Ball 3.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
The 3-1. Popped him up. And he will make the play back there, and an opportunity goes by the boards here as that will end the inning. 2 left for the Astros. They still trail it here 2-1. Stepping in.
Leading on for the Blue Jays, second baseman, number 13.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Vladimir Guerrero.
Third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side.
Leading off for the Astros, third baseman, Arthur White. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Astros, number 66. Now pitching for the Astros, number 55, Tony Cintrani. Your attention, please. Now pitching for Toronto, number 43, Addison Reed. Now pitching for the Astros, number 37, Carlos Fernandez. Now pitching for Toronto, number 51, Ken Giles.
Here's George Springer, lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. He's 4 for 13. He also has 1 home run. He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Correa is off at first with 2 away. 2-1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Hunter Strickland trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. No balls and a strike to count. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Behind 0-2 now. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. fouled away.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Roberto Ozuna enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Fastball that misses. Two-0 count. The pitch hit hard down the line, but this will get foul. 2-1. Ready with 2 balls and a strike, and this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Changeup called strike 1. He pulls this one into right. Tucker is there, and he has it for the out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the designated hitter, Bo Bichette.
So coming to the plate, Bo Bichette. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He's set, and the pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Kemp is in pursuit, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, number 13.
Coming to the plate now, Gurriel, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Here comes the first pitch. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. Hernandez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. The 1-1 home. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out.
the bottom of the ninth inning for the Astros, right fielder, number 3.
Tyler White will bat next. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Hit sharply but foul down the right side.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Shoots this one over to first. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Tying and winning runs are on here with nobody out. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Hot shot down the line. And that gets down. This is going to tie the game and maybe even win it. To third now, but he's safe as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the fourth play is now in order. David Phelps is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Here's the first pitch, and he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. There's a strike. Possible winning run 90 feet away with nobody out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that winning run stays at third with 1 away now. Stepping into the box, Tony Kemp is looking to bring home the winning run from third. And now everybody's running. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. And they put the tag on him for the out. And he must be saying, are you trying to kill me? And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. At the plate, Gurriel. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th.
Second baseman, number 13.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
A bouncer up the middle. Altuve has it. Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th. Now in the box, number 9. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Liner towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Starling Marte. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the into the box. Now, Carlos Correa. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Correa.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Dallas Keuchel, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Dallas Keuchel. This change defensively for the Blue Jays. Now catching, number 12, Sean Murphy.
Now at the plate, Kyle Tucker. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Runners off for second. Pitch inside the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Will Harris takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 36, Will Harris.
Ready for another shot now. Tommy Pham. Career numbers against Will Harris. He's got a 3 for 5 line. He's taken him deep once. First offering on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Harris, a 6'4" right-hander. He was a 9th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. The 2-2. Ram connects and sends it to deep left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Stepping in for the Jays, Jose Abreu, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Cut fastball taken for strike one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Another one sent foul. Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and two strikes. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2 is laid off for ball two.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting, third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. Digging in to try it again, Teoscar Hernandez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the first pitch. Curveball that catches the inside corner. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in now, Kyle.
Leading off for the Astros, right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one. Really put the guys...